farther back you can look, the farther forward you can see. Come with me, come, let us enter Janus, our archives. Janus is the Greek god of beginnings, endings, doorways and transitions. Let Janus take us back in time and help us see how the glorious twin institutes of the Seth GS Medical College and the King Edward Memorial Hospital were established, and help us take a look at the present and what lies ahead. This is the Grant Medical College, established in 1845, where excellent Indian doctors were denied positions they deserved. When Dr. KN Bahadurji was denied the position of Professor of Medicine at the Grant Medical College in favor of a lesser qualified British officer, he approached Sir Firozshah Mehta and other members of the then Bombay Municipal Corporation and advocated the establishment of a new medical college entirely manned by Indians. Seth GS Medical College and KEM Hospital were born out of a country's need to assert pride in itself. This is the time of India's struggle for independence. This is the story of a nation's pride. In 1909, the BMC decided that it was time to put into place provisions for a fully equipped hospital to meet the growing needs of the north of the island and dedicated to the memory of the recently deceased King Edward VII. An initial sum of 5.5 lakhs was raised by Bombay Presidency King Edward Memorial Association. The government of Bombay donated 50,000 square yards of land at the Government House Parel, which had once served as the governor's official residence. When Seth Gordhandas Sundardas, a wealthy cloth merchant, passed away, Sir Firozshah Mehta, Justice Narayan Chandavarkar, and Sir Chimanlal Setalvad helped to settle the distribution of his property. The grateful heirs offered a token of 12 lakhs and then increased it to 14.5 lakhs as an endowment for a medical college named after him. BMC, in an amendment, said that the staff should be entirely Indian. This was opposed by the then British Commissioner, Mr. Arbuthnot, who said that the salaries were so low that no self-respecting English doctor would even opt for a position here. Architect was George Whitted. He was the one who had designed the Gateway of India, the GPO, and the Prince of Wales Museum, and was appointed to plan the new hospital. He even planned a separate men's and women's entrance and exit, keeping in mind the cultural sensitivities that existed at that time and the grand registration area. The Seth GS Medical College opened its doors to 46 students, 6 of whom were women, on the 1st of June 1925. Dr. Jivraj Mehta was the first dean. The hospital, with 125 beds, started admitting patients on the 15th of January 1926. Today, it has grown into a giant with 2250 beds and approximately 200 admissions daily. There is a complex network of people who ensure the smooth functioning of these institutes, which cater largely to the underprivileged sections of society. This has been possible due to the many deans and directors who have headed these institutes. The glory of an institution rests on its traditions. Good traditions are difficult to establish and harder still to sustain. Enthusiasm for the new has never been at the expense of the trustworthy old. As we march into the 100th year, we pause, we reflect, we move through Janus's doorways and step into the future with hope in our hearts and a song on our lips. Glorious paradox of an institute is that as the alumni grow old, the Alma Mater grows forever young. At the end of the day, it's not who we were, but whether we made a difference.